Some rides take you home. Others don't let you come back. A few nights ago, my friend gave someone a ride. Not a friend. Not family. Not even a stranger. Just a girl. Standing in the rain. Alone. Soaked. Silent. And what he brought back with him wasn't just a passenger. It was something else. Something that never left. It was around 12:30 a.m. Rain was coming down hard, relentless. The kind that drums on your roof like impatient fingers. My friend had just finished a long shift and was driving home through the back roads. Those winding stretches of asphalt with no lights, no signs, no traffic. He always took that route to avoid the highway. Said it helped him clear his head. That night, the only thing clearing was visibility, and even that was barely hanging on. The windshield wipers worked overtime. Then, in the high beams, he saw her, a figure, standing by the side of the road. It was a girl, maybe 19 or 20, drenched from head to toe, standing still, her hair plastered to her face, not waving, not walking, just standing. My friend slowed down. Instinct, maybe guilt. He rolled his window down halfway. "Hey, are you all right?" She looked at him, slowly. Her face was pale, lips tinged blue. She didn't answer, just nodded once. "Do you need a ride?" Another nod. He unlocked the door. She got in, didn't say a word, didn't even glance his way, just folded her hands in her lap and stared forward. They drove for a few minutes in silence, rain tapping on the window, wipers slicing through it. My friend, rough night, huh? Nothing. Not a sound. "Do you live around here?" Still no answer. He started to feel it then. The cold, not regular cold, this was something else. Something that seeped into your bones, like someone had opened a door to somewhere far colder than outside. He reached for the dial and turned up the heat. That's when he noticed the smell. It wasn't wet clothes. It wasn't mildew. It was deeper, older, like a flooded basement, like something that had been buried and forgotten. He glanced at her. She hadn't moved, not a breath, not a blink, just stillness, like a mannequin placed in the wrong seat. "My friend, where should I drop you off?" Finally, she moved. Slowly, like her body had just remembered how. She raised one hand and pointed forward. He looked, nothing but the empty stretch of road ahead. "Are you sure?" No answer, but something inside him told him to keep driving. Minutes passed. Silence wrapped around them again. Then she spoke, for the first time. "Turn right." Her voice was flat, empty, like it didn't come from her throat, like it came through her. He looked around. There wasn't a road sign, just a dirt path veering into the woods. He should have said no. He knows that now. But his hands, they turned the wheel anyway. The path was narrow. Trees bent inward, branches clawing at the car, scraping metal like nails across skin. His headlights flickered, then died. The engine cut out. Silence. Darkness. Only the sound of rain on the roof. His chest tightened. His fingers trembled on the steering wheel. He turned to look at her. She was gone. The passenger seat was empty. No sound, no door slam, no footsteps. Gone. He bolted out of the car with his flashlight, heart hammering in his chest. He spun in circles, yelling, scanning the woods. Nothing. Just the rain. He jumped back inside and turned the key. The engine stuttered, then roared back to life. He reversed without looking, didn't stop until he saw the glow of streetlights again. When he got home, his hands were still shaking. He parked in front of his house, killed the engine, and exhaled. Front tire blew out. The others followed, like someone had stabbed them with invisible blades. The car groaned, sinking into itself. My friend screamed. The air around him went heavy, crushing. His vision blurred. It felt like something was crawling up his spine, wrapping around his lungs, pulling him down into something unseen. Then everything went white. He blacked out. A neighbor found him, still in the driver's seat, soaked in sweat, lips moving, whispering something over and over. They called someone, a friend, and a pastor. The pastor didn't waste time. He laid a hand on my friend's forehead and muttered a prayer, his voice trembling. My friend gasped like he'd just come up from underwater, eyes wide, pale, like he'd aged in a single night. What he said later, he wouldn't talk about it at first, but eventually he told me, "I picked her up. She didn't speak. She didn't blink. She didn't even move like a person. Then she vanished, but it didn't feel like she left. It felt like she stayed inside the car." inside me. The pastor nodded quietly. Some spirits, he said, don't come because they're evil. They come because they're forgotten. They find warmth in the kindness of strangers, and sometimes they don't want to let go. 2 days later, my friend went back to check the car. Same place, same tires, flat, but there was something new. Inside the windshield, passenger side, a handprint. Small, pale, still wet, even though it hadn't rained since that night. We think we know what we're doing when we offer help, but not every lost soul is looking for a way back. Some are waiting for someone to stop, so they can ride with you. My friend doesn't drive at night anymore, doesn't stop for anyone, and if you ever ask him why, he'll just say, because not everyone who wants a ride wants to leave.